We're exploring some of the most impressive new plumbing tools available on Amazon today. Whether you're a veteran tradesperson or a weekend warrior tackling home repairs, the right equipment changes everything. We've done the research and pulled together 15 standout products that genuinely deserve your attention. Let's get straight into it. PEX Plumbing has become the go-to choice across the industry for good reason, and having the right cinch tool is what separates clean, reliable installations from costly callbacks. The iCrimp Ratchet Cinch Tool brings a level of engineering refinement that experienced plumbers will immediately recognize and appreciate. Its standout capability is handling both cinching and clamp removal without switching tools, a practical advantage that keeps your workflow uninterrupted on busy job sites. The ratcheting mechanism works in harmony with an automatic release to deliver smooth, controlled crimps that require surprisingly little hand strength. Every connection comes out consistently tight, which is exactly the standard you need when building systems that are expected to perform for decades. Factory calibration means the tool is job-ready straight out of the box, removing any guesswork from setup. Seasoned professionals and first-time PEX installers alike will find it dependable from the very first crimp to the last. Here we have the Zupper 18V ProPEX Expansion Toolkit, and for anyone working with PEX expansion systems, going cordless is transformative. Zupper delivers a professional-level option that holds its own against far pricier competitors. The compact, lightweight body is immediately noticeable and becomes a real advantage the moment you're working overhead or squeezing into a confined mechanical space. Non-slip rubber grips keep the tool secure and comfortable whether your hands are dry or completely soaked. An 18V 2-amp lithium-ion battery drives the whole thing and delivers over 70 expansions on a single charge, which is genuinely impressive output. Compatibility with Makita 18V batteries is a standout bonus for anyone already running Makita equipment on site, eliminating the need for a separate charging setup. The kit includes expander heads in 1/2-inch, 3/4-inch, and 1-inch sizes, covering the most frequently used PEX dimensions. That makes it a complete solution for fast, secure fitting installation that consistently produces strong, leak-free connections. If PEX expansion is a regular part of your work, this kit earns its spot. Now let's talk about what DuraTech has put together with this pipe wrench set. It's a lightweight yet seriously capable solution for demanding plumbing work. The headline feature is that these wrenches weigh nearly 40% less than conventional steel versions at the same size. Lighter tools mean less fatigue, but DuraTech hasn't traded strength for convenience. Professional-grade aluminum construction delivers real durability you can rely on through tough, high-demand applications. A heavy-duty cast-iron body adds another layer of protection against damage in rough working environments. It's an excellent balance of muscle and mobility. For any plumber who needs serious performance without lugging around extra weight all day, the DuraTech set is a compelling choice that will genuinely improve how your workday feels. PEX is now one of the dominant materials in residential plumbing, and the iCrimp PEX Crimping Tool handles copper crimp rings better than most tools at this price point. The defining feature is its angled head and shortened handle configuration. Standard crimping tools are bulky and demand wide-open swing room to operate properly. The iCrimp was engineered to work in the narrow gaps between studs and around cramped manifold installations where traditional tools simply fail. Despite its reduced footprint, it fully meets ASTM standards and produces consistently secure, leak-proof connections every time. It's compatible with SharkBite, Apollo, and most other major crimp ring brands, so you're not locked into a single ecosystem. The included go-no-go gauge allows you to verify every single connection before restoring water pressure. Lightweight, portable, and built to outlast the job site, this is a tool worth owning. The Blico Pipe Reamer Kit is essentially a fitting rescue tool, and it's one of those purchases you'll immediately regret not making sooner. Every plumber has faced a situation where a glued PVC fitting sits in an impossible location, and replacing it would mean tearing apart an entire section of pipe. These reamers let you drill out the old pipe stub from inside the fitting's hub, leaving it perfectly clean and ready to accept a fresh connection. 9 sizes are included in the kit, covering everything from compact drain lines up through large vent pipes. The hex shank drops straight into any standard drill without an adapter. By saving the original fittings and avoiding major demolition work, this kit pays for itself after a single repair job. It transforms what used to be a day-long nightmare into something you can resolve in under an hour.
The Rothenberger ROCUT is a professional plastic pipe cutter that genuinely performs like a precision equipment. If you've ever watched a cutter wander across a pipe and deliver a diagonal slice, you understand exactly why blade geometry matters for a proper solvent weld. The ROCUT uses a Teflon-coated blade that moves through PVC, PE, and PEX with very little resistance. That blade design also prevents pipe deformation and cracking in cold weather when plastic becomes especially fragile and unpredictable. A quick release button snaps the blade back instantly between cuts, keeping your pace up during long pipe runs. Die-cast aluminum construction gives the tool a balanced, substantial feel that communicates quality from the first cut. This is the kind of cutter that makes every slice feel precise and intentional rather than accidental. Smart organization can matter just as much as the quality of your tools, and the Bucket Boss Bucketeer is the most practical low-tech upgrade available for working plumbers. This organizer wraps around any standard 5-gallon bucket and instantly creates 30 individual pockets for your gear. Plumbers already rely on buckets for carrying scraps and catching water, so this addition just multiplies the value of something already on the truck. Torches, wrenches, flux, solder, and fittings each get dedicated slots, while the bucket's center stays open for bulkier items or job site debris. Heavy-duty ripstop fabric handles the abuse of sharp pipe wrenches and screwdrivers without breaking down over time. Everything stays visible and within reach, which means no more digging through a dark bag hunting for a specific fitting or hex key.
Cutting copper pipe sounds like one of the simpler plumbing tasks until you've produced enough bad cuts to know better. That's precisely where the Knipex TubiX earns its reputation. This compact cutter makes clean, straight cuts on copper, brass, and thin-walled stainless steel with minimal effort and excellent consistency. A smooth, telescopic feed keeps the cutting wheel perfectly aligned through the entire rotation, so it never wanders or damages the pipe surface. A built-in deburring tool removes the inner edge burr immediately after each cut, protecting O-rings and helping fittings seal the way they were designed to. The quick change cutting wheel reduces downtime when the blade eventually dulls. Available on Amazon, this cutter is ideal for tight spaces and high-volume work. If you're tired of second-guessing cuts and redoing work, the TubiX solves the problem permanently. Proper surface preparation is what separates a lasting solder joint from a future leak, and this 4-in-1 copper pipe cleaner handles that preparation simply and effectively. Integrated brushes and abrasive pads simultaneously clean the outer pipe surface and the interior of the fitting in a single motion. Common residential sizes, including 1/2-inch and 3/4-inch, are covered in one compact tool. Removing oxidation and grease completely is the only reliable way to get solder flowing correctly into a joint that will hold permanently. Hardened steel brushes are replaceable and hold up through many projects, and the ergonomic plastic body maintains a solid grip even when your hands are covered in flux. For the price, this tool prevents the kind of pinhole leaks that only reveal themselves long after the wall is closed.
PEX is popular for good reasons, but inconsistent crimps invite leaks and expensive callbacks that nobody wants. The iCrimp PEX Crimping Toolkit addresses that reliability problem directly. Interchangeable jaws handle all common PEX sizes from a single body tool, keeping your bag lighter and your workflow more efficient without constantly switching equipment. A ratcheting mechanism guarantees consistent pressure on every crimp, so connections remain secure whether you're building a manifold or connecting a single fixture. That repeatability becomes especially important during high-volume installations, where fatigue can affect technique. An included crimp ring removal tool allows corrections without cutting out long tube runs, which saves both material and time. For beginners and experienced plumbers alike, this kit removes uncertainty and builds confidence with every connection made. Anyone who has replaced a kitchen faucet understands that the real challenge isn't installing the new fixture, it's breaking loose the corroded mounting hardware buried deep behind the basin. The RIDGID Easy Change faucet wrench was built specifically to win that battle. Its long, slender profile slides into confined spaces behind sinks where standard wrenches simply cannot reach or generate useful leverage. Specially shaped ends grip common faucet nuts and supply line connections firmly, cutting down on slipping and the frustration that comes with it. A protective plastic sleeve prevents scratches and finish damage, while the solid metal core delivers genuine torque when aging hardware refuses to cooperate. This wrench turns a genuinely miserable task into something controlled and manageable. It's particularly valuable for homeowners who want one specialized tool that handles all sink work without buying an entire set of specialty wrenches. Open drain lines might seem like a minor concern until debris, water, or a dropped fitting disappears straight into the system at the worst possible moment. The Oatey 33403 plastic plug is a straightforward but genuinely valuable solution for sealing 4-inch DWV openings during testing, rough-in work, or any temporary shutdown. It seats firmly in compatible flanges and cleanout openings, creating a reliable seal that controls water flow exactly when and where you need it. During pressure tests or inspections, unexpected water movement can create a significant mess and delay the job considerably. It also keeps construction debris, screws, and dirt from entering the drain system and creating problems downstream. Durable enough for regular job site handling, but simple to pull when the work is complete, this plug protects your progress and keeps projects running cleanly from rough-in through final inspection. Angle stop valves tucked behind toilets and under sink cabinets are among the most awkward fittings in residential plumbing to access and tighten properly. The Laisku Angle Stop Wrench Kit was designed specifically for those cramped, knuckle-punishing locations where standard tools create more problems than they solve. Each wrench head is shaped to make full, secure contact with valve bodies and compression nuts, allowing you to apply real torque without risking damage to the valve. That matters especially with older shutoffs that feel stiff but still need to be preserved and reused. Multiple sizes are included in the kit, giving you coverage across different fixture types throughout the house. Instead of hoping pliers maintain their grip in a tight cabinet, this tool gives you clean contact and complete control. It dramatically speeds up both installation and replacement work in confined spaces. If you've ever finished a job with scraped knuckles and a slightly damaged valve, this kit will change how you work.
The Knipex Cobra XS water pump pliers solve the age-old problem of needing real grip strength in a space too tight for full-size tools. At just 4 inches long, these pliers clamp down hard on nuts, fittings, and compact valves through a self-locking jaw design that doesn't give up torque for its small stature. Push-button jaw adjustment lets you set the perfect opening width quickly without fumbling mid-turn on a stubborn fitting. Hardened teeth maintain their grip on rounded or corroded hardware where other tools slip and round things off further. These pliers shine wherever a full-size wrench simply cannot swing freely. Small enough to sit in a pocket or clip to a tool pouch, they become one of those tools you reach for constantly without thinking about it. The Cobra XS quietly earns a permanent place in your kit. That brings us to the end of our 15 must-have plumbing tools for 2026. These picks demonstrate exactly why the best tools continue setting the standard across the industry year after year. Which one caught your attention the most, and which would you grab for your own kit first? Drop your answer in the comments below. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you never miss our latest tool breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching our video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends if you found our video helpful. Subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this.